This is today's horoscope prediction. Aries. Those born between March 21 and April 19 belong to this zodiac sign. Love for Aries is a fundamental part of having the emotional stability that allows you to face other aspects of your life. Those people who belong to the sign of Aries will be influenced by the entry of the planet Neptune into their sign. This influence is going to be noticed mainly in the fact that they are going to feel more tired or lack energy. That is why I am going to recommend that you surround yourself with people full of vitality who transmit their strength to you. If you can, it would also be very good for you to enjoy the outdoors, nature, and fill yourself with the energy transmitted by the sun. This is just something temporary. In a few days you will have the vitality of always. Love is a bit low these days for Aries, but don't worry that in the next moon this trend will change for the better. At work or in the field of business, I tell you that these are not easy times. It is not necessary to read the horoscope to know it since it is obvious. So keep fighting as this is something that will pass and better times will come. Love horoscope for single women. The Aries woman should give in today and not be so stubborn, because she is committed to something very difficult to achieve. Impossible, of course, there is nothing, but I warn you that work is going to cost you if you continue with your purposes. I would like to be able to tell you something that would be more favorable for you, but I only write what I see in the position of the stars. It will depend on you and the effort you make, what in the end you are able to achieve. Women of this sign are quite imaginative, so starting your imagination can be the key. Perhaps there are those who do not know how to value you as you deserve, the farther the better. Don't worry, if it's not that one, another one will come. What is left in this world are men that you do not forget. Although now it may seem to you that the world is ending and that you do not see beyond that relationship, that is totally wrong. And inside the Aries woman knows it. Today's free prediction for the Aries man. The Aries man, thanks to his talent, will be able to get out of a situation that will be somewhat embarrassing for him. Due to his prudence, it will be difficult for him to tell a person face to face what he really thinks of her, but finally you will be able to make her understand what is happening to you. You resort too much to the help of your family or friends to solve your problems. This time you will have to be the ones to face them. Today's Aries horoscope for singles and couples. When others can see what you want to show, and if you want them to have the image that you would like them to have, you must change the way you act. Your physique has nothing to do with this, because believe me, your personality can mask the shortcomings that you might have according to beauty standards. Also, Aries, if you are more or less pretty or handsome, who cares? You should not care in the least, because what counts in the end is how you are. All this when it comes to love, and if it is true that if it is sporadic relationships, what you are looking for, the physical does matter, but not as much as you think. Today the horoscope tells us that good friends who flirt for one day or false loves for interest are better. The prediction pays special attention to being careful, because the interest of third parties can influence your personal development. If you have a partner, problems will never stop in your life. Symptoms that you are a person who imposes challenges and advances. What can stop being in it is love. You have to let your partner share your responsibilities and with it your problems. Let me help you solve them, because it is part of all your solutions. If you do not have a partner, before taking that final step towards the person you are interested in, you must be sure that she is the person you have been waiting for. You must answer yourself, if you are not before a mirage, a beautiful mirage, but in the end a mirage. You are in a hurry to be loved, but that does not justify taking a wrong step. Do not accept partners who have the firm intention of bending you, because you were not born to be governed by anyone. It is better to continue alone until you find someone who can be your fair complement. On this day, the stars know that you can advance with your own efforts for another long stretch. Today is a good day to consider a trip. Not of those journeys that are measured in distance, but of those others that go to the interior and that lead us to confront those that our heart hides so deep that not even we can interpret those secrets. There is something there that knowing it will make you freer. Horoscope June 22. Love. Your financial situation will be one of your main concerns today. Perhaps you spent a lot on things for the house or with family and friends. Remember that this is only a delay and not a permanent situation. Although it seems so much worry can ruin your day, and don't let that happen. If there is something you could do it, otherwise be patient. Horoscope June 22. Work. Take the internal process that you have done during these last 2 days and direct it towards the outside. Notify others that you are in a change. Don't let yourself or those around you continue the same negative habits over and over again. The keyword of the day for you is transformation. Trust that you have the courage and strength to do it in any area of your life that is necessary. Horoscope June 22. Money. It is very likely that you feel a bit of tension between wanting to fly through the clouds and keeping your feet on the ground. Different aspects of your life require different methods of attack, so keep in mind that you can always apply the same solution to each problem. Adjust your vision of things to suit the situation today. There are times when you will have to act in an extremely serious and practical way, and others in which you will act in an imaginative and dreamy way. The hard part is knowing which is which. Horoscope June 22. Health. No question about it, changes in the air. Maybe you can't feel it because you're in despair. You can't help but wonder if you'll ever reach your goals. Well, cheer up. As Bob Dylan says, times are changing. You just need to wait a while longer. In the end, it doesn't matter how long it took to get there, just that you got there. The problems will never stop this in your life. Symptoms that you are a person who imposes challenges and advances. What can stop being in it is love. You have to let your partner share your responsibilities and with it your problems. Let me help you solve them, because it is part of all your solutions. Do not accept partners who have the firm intention of bending you, because you were not born to be governed by anyone. It is better to continue alone until you find someone who can be your fair complement. On this day, the stars know that you can advance with your own efforts for another long stretch. Today is a good day to consider a trip. Not of those journeys that are measured in distance, but of those others that go to the interior and that lead us to confront those that our heart hides so deep that not even we can interpret those secrets. There is something there that knowing it will make you freer. If you are doing a study or research, do not leave it. You will be very successful. Be careful, someone may try to take advantage of your goodwill. You need to carry out some new activity of an intellectual type that fills you. You feel good, and staying home relaxing will make you feel even better. You feel a little nervous, but with peace of mind you will reach your goals sooner. You are with some tension. It is convenient for you to make a small stop to clear yourself. Your health is asking you. Try to have more positivity and you will immediately notice the difference. Change your attitude. Tip of the day: step by step. Do not try to circumvent, otherwise the maze will not be solved. Lucky numbers for today: 1, 4, 18, 20, 27, 34. Free Aries Daily Horoscope Tips. All the horoscope signs are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific Aries horoscope prediction and advice for each of them. First decan, March 21 to 31. There is no existence without effort, and what is achieved without it is very ephemeral. Be aware that you must do your part. Second decan, April 1st to 9th. Stop wanting to know what others think of you and focus on your own happiness. Third decan, April 10th to 20th. Sometimes small pleasures and closer goals open the door to more difficult goals. Enjoy a life